Yeah.
And are we live? I think we're live. How is it going, everybody? Welcome, some of you for the very first time, I'm assuming, to Charisma Mod. This is a show where four very funny queer friends, three comedians and a musician walk into a bar, and they heard about some weird magic going on in a mine, so they're out to check that shit out. All together creating this wonderful adventure along the way with our game master, Stella Saint. Before we get the show started, I just want to remind everybody I'm going to be in the chat, in the comments. I'll be in the Zoom as well, chatting it up if you're watching from Glad Day TV, which is we're streaming for the very first time on Glad Day. So you can watch us on Glad Day TV, on YouTube, or on Twitch. We're Syndicate. We're so cool. We're blowing up. Totally doing it. Yeah, so I'll be in all of the chats. So show me some love in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll get special features, updates on new content, a chance to win one of 3 prize packs we'll be drawing for when we hit 100 followers. We're at 67 right now, so follow us. Even if you're watching us on Twitch or Glad Day, come over to YouTube, mash that subscribe button, and show us some love. It will be nice to get to 100 followers and give away some of the stuff that has been filling up my desk drawer from our 3 sponsors, our producers, Comic Sans Productions, and our sponsors, Make Lemonade, Howl and Roar Records, and Stormcrow Manor. We've got some really, really cool stuff from them. You know, the usual hats, bandanas, dinosaur erotica, novels, whatever. Just the typical stuff. And yeah, so I am super, super excited about this show. I'm thrilled to be on Glad Day TV. I'm thrilled that we've all just had this opportunity to come together and have some fun and spread the love for D&D and our incredible players. So we are going to go to intro time, and then we'll bring you our wonderful game master, Stella Saint.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks, Alice. Let's get started. My name is Stella, and I am your game master tonight. I'm going to intro to all our new watchers, those maybe joining us from Glad Day, folks on YouTube, folks on Twitch. How's it going? Let me give a quick where they are now moment. So we started our adventure literally, it's been a day and a half. It's been almost 2 whole days at this point. Our adventure started at Maeve's Many Marvels, this sort of like general magic store here in the Tricorn area. Our adventurers began their day there, ready to go. The owner was opening a brand new bar, the Wizard's Tower, down in the farming area of this town. So they all headed off, and they were a little bit early, and they were hanging out with Maeve, the lovely elven owner, when all of a sudden there was a hubbub in the basement. And it ends up there was giant rats and giant spiders and giant centipedes in that basement that our lovely troop dispatched forthwith. And then there seemed to be a lot of questions, like what is going on in this new bar? Why are there a bunch of wizard shit and like giant creatures in the basement? We had some discussion about that. We talked to Maeve. We talked to the owner of the town, a gnome called Kellen Knackle. We also had a little bit of a time at the party with a bunch of the locals. And then through all this discussion, our group decided to head over to the library and try and find out a little bit more about the history of this place. They did so with Volta, the half-orc librarian, and they found out that this wizard's tower has a bit of a history in that it used to be run by a necromancer. Bad times. For those of you who aren't nerds like us, a necromancer is somebody who basically plays with life and death, and this is always a bad scene. You never bring people back from the dead and it turns out well. That's just like well-known magic fact. So during all this, we also found out that there was some chaos happening at the mines, which are in the northern section of this area. Maeve actually got a letter from their partner, Taruth, who is a dragonborn person and works at the mine. And Taruth said in this letter that she was really nervous because there was this sort of sleeping sickness going on in the mines, and she was really hoping that Maeve could send somebody to help out. So our troop finally, with a lot of back and forth, headed up to the mine. They almost stole a boat, but in the end, they just took a lovely dock woman with them. And they came across a couple specters on the river on the way to the mine. That wasn't great, but they managed to dispatch those specters. And then they headed for a long 10-hour trek through this forest to get to the mine. And that's where we spent most of the time last week. Our married travelers found a sort of homemade map in a clearing. Within that map, they found what they eventually figured out was a shrine to the god of knowledge, Ioun. They may have stolen some things from this shrine, which is also never a great idea, they found out. But they did recreate another shrine to Ioun to appease the god. On their way there, they also ran into a undead dire wolf, which actually took a bit of a chunk out of our tiefling friend. And that's sort of where we ended off. Our friends have built this brand new shrine to Ioun. The sun isn't quite setting, but it's nearing the end of the afternoon. It's around 6 o'clock, and we're in this forest on our way to the mines. And let's bring everyone in and give a really brief introduction to the party that is standing around here. Okay, let's start with our chapeaued ami. Tell me about who we see standing here.
All right, well, beginning at the top middle, my name is Yodel Brownfarthing. I don't know why everyone's giggling. It's a family name, perfectly acceptable, very common where I'm from. And I'm a half-elf bard. That means I break out into song at the drop of this hat, which has never touched the ground, incidentally, little trivia. And it's a pleasure to be adventuring with you chaps and chapettes and those in between. And I wish to convey that although I am not technically a part of the team when this all began, my greatest thanks for being invited into the troop along your merry journey, and I hope I can be of service.
All right, and next to you are our tiefling friend.
Me, sorry, it's me. I'm a tiefling. I'm a tiefling wizard. My name is, I have no idea. If you were paying attention, oh God, I switched. If you were paying attention from the beginning of this broadcast, from the very first episode, you may have noticed that my voice changed from a gruff, haunted growl to this prepubescent child you hear in your ears now. And it's not because I just forgot to do the voice and gave up very quickly. It's a curse of... anyways, my family was killed by Dragonborn, and I'm sad about it. I think I went from being like a goth bully to just emo in the span of like an episode. Mm-hmm. And we're happy. We love that for us.
You went from like Megadeth to like Death Cab for Cutie.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
yeah.
Just like in real life.
Snap.
All right, and then just below me, perhaps in stature in the game as well.
Hi.
Tell us about our
Okay.
in the game in our little halfling friend.
That was a low blow considering you are essentially a god in this game. Why would you even compare me to that? That's not fair. Look, my name is Scrimmy Bingus. I may be a halfling in stature, but I'm a whole lot of gumption. I got charisma up the wazoo. I don't know what that is, but that's a saying my mom used to say. Every once in a while, I'm a bard, so I love to sing and play my bagpipes. I also have, you could call it a gift and a curse, but every once in a while, I am possessed by the spirit of my great-great-great-grandfather Myron, who lived a very disgruntled existence. And when I become possessed by him, I tend to roast people very cruelly, so badly that it hurts. One might even say they drain HP. It's a power that I have, and I'm learning to harness it. That's me. Portly, tall for a halfling, Scrimmy Bingus.
Tall for a halfling is about 3.5 feet tall, but that half foot is very important.
I am so tall.
And finally, known as the tank of the group, describe your character.
Oh, that's me. Okay,
Yeah.
sweet. I'm T-Mare, which I didn't realize we were making like such cute names for everyone. But I'm just T-Mare. I'm a elf barbarian, so I don't have to do much in terms of thinking, which I love. I get to just be like really strong and like angry, but I'm like still like chaotic good, right? I'm chaotic good. Yeah, we all are. We're all just doing our best. So yeah, I have green hair. I used to have green hair. Well, nobody knows yet, but T-Mare is in the process of getting rose gold, vintage rose hair soon in the coming episodes. And yeah, I like to protect everybody. So if that means I have to like punch a bunch of people in the face for good, I'm there.
Great. So this is our little group, and we're hanging out. It's about 6 in the evening. We've got about 2 hours left of sunlight, and off to the left, once we started ending the episode last week, you heard a bit of a rustle in the bushes and the trees in this forest, and you saw this little patch of sort of brown fur come out, and these brown eyes look up at you. And anybody wants to can go ahead and roll a nature check to see if they can tell from this little glimpse what is hiding in the bushes. Bless.
13.
I think I'm allergic to this creature. That makes sense.
I got a 16.
It's on you. I got a 9.
You said 20? Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Yodel again travels. Yodel's a messenger and travels through this forest all the time. And he sees, it's a little bear.
This is
Delicious.
a bear. This is a fluffy little thing. It's adorable.
From a 20, you see that this is probably a young, like a baby bear.
Oh, bear.
Just looking up at you and trying its best to growl. But this is a baby going, ah.
I am melting. I'm melting from my insides out. Look at this adorable little puppy. He's just a wee thing.
As adorable as it is, there's probably a very potentially angry mama somewhere, and I don't want to get too close to this thing, or we might have to deal with the wrath.
Best not to get our stink on it. Yes.
Yeah, it's still a bear.
Yeah.
Check for any adorable shapes or insignias on its tummy. See if it can shoot rainbows and such.
Well, so this little bear starts creeping out at you and kind of, and it looks like it's gonna, come and take a little nip.
I feel like I should roll a check of some sort.
Yeah, well, what do you want to do? Are you gonna observe it? Are you gonna run? Are you gonna try and see what's on its belly?
No, it's obviously a real life bear, not a cartoon. So I would like to perform a perception check.
Yeah. So what do you want to perceive?
Oh, if there's any magic involved with this creature.
Okay, that would be an Arcana check.
Or if the mom's nearby.
Yeah. So if you want to do a
If I'm rolling
perception check.
I don't get to decide what I'm perceiving before I perceive it. That's the point of a perception check. Am I wrong?
Well, it depends what you're looking for. If you're looking at the animal itself or you're looking around. If you're kind of looking around to see if you see its parentage about, that would be a perception check.
Well played, games mistress.
I try.
All right. Like to look around the creature.
Perception check. So anybody who wants to have a look around and see if they sense any other beings about, go ahead and do so.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
4.
17.
15. But you got a 22, didn't you, Yodel?
Yeah. So Yodel kind of does the universal signal for everybody to shut up and takes a listen and looks around. And you see and hear nothing except for this little baby bear being like, ah, ah.
I see and detect nothing else about this little baby bear. Little baby bear. Come here. Little baby bear.
Can anybody talk to animals? That's a spell. Does anybody have that?
There is a speak to animals spell, but if you want to try and you can't speak to it because I don't think anybody has that spell, but you can sort of try and interact with it, and that would be a nature check. If you're trying to, I don't know, pet it, feed it, anything like that.
I want to just leave it.
I think
We got places to go.
Can I not talk to animals? I thought I could.
A speak with animals is a spell. I don't think you can. You can probably interact vaguely.
Is there a language of talking with animals?
It says you point your finger toward a creature within range and whisper a message.
Oh, that's message?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be able to speak the same language.
I have been working on learning bear, and now I regret that I haven't.
That's why you're late to every gaming session, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to learn bear. Thank you for that. That's some personal stuff into the magical world.
Yeah, drag her like a sled.
Yeah, that was a lot. So, does anybody want to try and interact with the bear?
Do you want us to interact with the bear?
I don't want you to do anything. I'm just God.
Stella, is animal handling a thing? Like, would that mean can I tame it potentially with an animal handling check?
Sure. I mean, you're not going to immediately tame a bear, but what do you want to do? Do you want it to invite it to come with you? Do you want to pet it? Do you want to feed it? Do you want to
squeeze it for information?
Yeah, I want to hang it by its toes. No, I wanna carry it along with us. See if we can. I don't know. No, you know what?
No.
Yeah, this is not a good idea. I just want to leave it alone. Then.
I think it is 2 hours till sundown. We've been through several heavy battles recently. We should make sure the mama is not nearby, and then find somewhere to rest.
Yeah. What's your HP? You got beat up pretty bad in the last one.
I probably won't be sleeping. I mean, my HP is at 9, so maybe I will.
Oh yeah, it is. Is everybody else at full health right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I am at full health, yeah.
Yeah, I have got a bit of their ass kicked by this undead direwolf.
Who among us has not gotten our asses kicked by an undead direwolf? I asked you.
Most.
Me, for sure.
Okay, so we're just leaving the baby bear.
No, there's something. The bear is obviously there for a reason. We need to figure out why this bear. We're not just gonna be oh, it's a bear, and be anyway. We have to figure out why the bear.
Well, the younger ones have less gamier flesh than the adults.
How do you know that?
Okay, what about an investigation check? This bear climbed out of this hole.
It just kind of climbed into the bushes as you were sort of starting to make your way.
It could be another red herring. Stella has thrown red herrings at us before.
I feel at this point Stella wants us to move the story along. What about tracks? Can we do an investigation check for tracks where it came from?
Yeah, that would be a nature check.
Oh, okay. Who has the highest
All right,
nature?
we're looking at a 17. 19.
Boom! I got a crit.
Oh, okay. So Scrimmy, like, sort of, again, does a, like, wait here. And he, like, creeps into the woods just to the side of the path you're on to see where this bear came from. And he takes a look around and he gets on his knees, which is, like, now he's practically on the ground. And doesn't see any tracks except for maybe this baby bear tracks as far as he can see coming from the west. So, like, your left.
I don't know what to make of this, you guys. I don't know. What do you
coming
think?
from the west.
That was a nature check that we did. I guess, like, I mean, what else are we gonna do? There's nothing else to do, I guess.
Besides go to the mine and ignore this bear.
What
I don't know.
Wait, did anyone
Is this a
do
red
an Arcana
berry?
check on it?
Oh, right. Okay, I'll do
Oh,
that.
yeah. we can do that. Okay.
I have +0, so let's see.
Okay.
Magical bear.
12.
I rolled another crit.
What?
Oh, yeah, you did, actually.
Okay. So Scrimmy like leans down to the bear, takes a look, like sort of vaguely touches the bear, and senses no magic. You're not picking up any traces of magic. It's a baby bear in the woods.
What a waste of a crit. You guys, I'm positive this is not a magical bear.
It's a
All
red
right.
bearing.
Nice.
Wow.
Respect for that.
All right, I think we should go then. Should we not leave?
Yeah.
I guess. What else can we do?
Continue.
What does
Yeah.
one do with a bear in the
Let's,
woods?
I don't want to end up at like a fire pit for 6 hours again, so let's just go.
Yeah.
Anyone got any snacks we can throw at the bear and then take off just to generate some
you
goodwill?
shouldn't feed the animals because
It's a
then
good
they
idea.
come back.
Yeah,
But we won't be here.
They
they
follow
can
you.
follow us.
Also, if there's bears in
nice
the woods,
to-
we should be tying up our food with rope and trees.
All right. Okay. All right.
Camp rules.
Fine. You don't want to be diplomatic with the animals? All right. There's skin off my nose. Plenty more nose with that.
I don't want any skin off my nose from this baby bear.
Good point and well made. All right.
This bear starts like sniffing around your feet,
Right,
and then
we've been
kind
here
of
too
just
long.
starts like wandering back to the left.
To the left
See
of
ya.
the west.
Bye.
Or do we treat this like one of those horror movies where we're like, what's over to the left?
Yeah, but in this movie, we're the killer.
Right. Okay.
I mean-
I love it. A horror movie from the horror guy's point of view. Twist.
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's fine. We should walk away now.
We should walk away now.
Just keep heading towards the mine.
Yeah.
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 I see no reason to not do exactly that.
Okay, so everybody starts heading north again.
And roll for
Um,
initiative.
Immediately, 14 ghosts. No, I'm joking.
I was like, are you joking right now?
I am. So you start walking north, and let's say an hour passes. Is there anything you'd like to discuss amongst yourselves or do between the hour of around 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. while you're walking north? You know that you have about 3 or 4 hour walk until you get to the sort of the mine area.
Oh,
Yeah, so
we're like almost there.
just to have this conversation and get it out of the way. If anything happens, we sacrifice I have, right? No, I'm joking.
For who?
His meat would be the tenderest.
Am I the youngest?
You're the most injured.
Yes, we can just tell you soft.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to figure out you want us to talk about stuff, guys.
How about that bear?
The bear is pretty cute, to be honest. What if things are gonna leap out of these trees? What's our plan of action? Are we still okay? We made that shrine. We're good to go. We're moving on. We're good.
Yeah,
think
so
so.
far you're walking ahead, and it seems fine. It seems like it's about to be twilight.
I don't.
No, it's not
know
about
what
to be.
you're
It's about to
saying
be dusk, I
seems.
would say. Sorry?
Dusk.
I don't like the way you're saying seems.
Seems, yeah, like there's something around the corner in the bushes like that bear was.
Mm-hmm.
I think, okay, yeah, so we're just walking around and we're chilling. We don't need to sleep yet, right? Because it's like dinner time. All right.
Yeah.
I'm having a quick little saunter.
Are there any health potions left? We might as well use one on IHAB, maybe, just in case we get ambushed or something. Then you got a little bit more health.
I feel like there's no point. If we're gonna get to sleep in an hour, there's no point wasting it on that.
Okay.
Let's get a full rest then.
Okay.
Take a nip from my flask.
So so everyone takes a nip from their flask, maybe has some trail mix. We're not going to worry about you finding food. We're going to assume you brought some like trail mix and like a loaf of bread or something.
A
Maybe
crumpled up Nature Valley bar.
Totally. Some gorp.
A delicious gourd. And no, I'm not sharing.
Bear jerky.
Oh, I'm really glad you didn't kill the baby bear. Anyways, you keep walking.
What the hell is that?
It's delicious gold.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
That's a prize gourd.
That came
right
out
there.
of nowhere. So
Like
it's
it hurts
around 7:00, and you are approximately 2.5 at your best guess. Yodel would know this quite well because he goes back and forth. 2.5 hours at a quickish pace to get to the mine. So you would get there around 9:30, 10 at night. You think that the sun's going to start setting in about an hour. You want to keep walking?
Sure. Can I
Yeah.
ask what's Twitch's policy on showing off our sex toys? Because that's what it kind of seemed like for a second there.
I think it's a no.
Okay, all right.
That was
Then
a
that
gourd,
wasn't one.
Twitch.
Yeah, I know.
Explicitly a
yeah,
gourd.
should we make sure? Hey, Twitch, that was a gourd.
Literally.
I
So
don't
you're
think I'm
walking.
without it.
So we're walking,
We're walking.
bearless, no bears.
Off to just ahead of you, actually. There's all of a sudden you start seeing there's somebody walking ahead of you. And they're walking north as well.
Sorry? Like, what do you mean walk ahead of us?
You just start catching like there's somebody else on this path.
I need to investigate. Who is that? How do we find
Okay.
out?
Are they
roll up-
walking with malice? What is their walk?
They
look like?
are walking. You will have to roll checks to see if you can tell malice in their footsteps. So go ahead and roll. First of all, do you just keep walking at a pace? Do you stop? Do you tell me what you're doing?
Walking at a pace.
um,
Let's play it
Who's
safe
the
here.
stealthiest among us?
I have a lot of good stealth. I've +3 stealth.
I
plus
have
four stealth.
one stealth.
Same. Yodel has
We're
4.
generally stealthy. I have a 4.
Nice.
Take it.
Okay.
Do we want to
so-
sneak up on this person or like call out to them and see if they're friend or foe from afar?
I'm not calling out to anyone walking towards the mines at dusk. The cursed mines? Are you joking though, bud?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we're
mother
we're
is
good
wild.
people. They could be a good person too.
They could be
We're
chaotic bad.
questionable people.
Yeah,
We
that's true.
stole a boat and tried to kill a baby bear.
I want to say that I did not want to steal that boat.
And we also desecrated a
Same.
shrine.
That
That you
was
did
my
do.
fault. That was my fault for sure.
All right,
Okay,
well-
so what do we do?
So this
I've got a
person is
question.
about 60 feet ahead of you, just on the edge of your sight line.
And it's still like bright enough that we can see clearly.
Yeah, it's not quite. It's a half an hour till the
Okay, well
sunset.
let's start with the perception check.
Okay.
I think that's 18.
Bang, bang, 2 2s.
Nice.
22.
Yep.
Wow, Yodel's the goat tonight. Okay,
Yeah, I have
so-
15, so there you go. Yeah, so-
Yodel sort of can see really well because he's got this like brimmed hat on to block out the glare from the setting sun, and he like whispers to the group, "I love when you do the. We're gonna do this game." So Yodel said something along the lines of, "I'm not sure who this is. I don't recognize them. They're very tall. Appears to have bluish skin. Carrying a bag. Bald head. That's all I can see."
Megamind?
Um,
All right, bluish skin, big bag, bald head.
I guess we have to creep up on them. There's no other option.
There's so many other options.
What type of of species do we know that's got bluish skin, no hair, and loves baggage?
Everyone loves baggage. That would be a nature
Smurf?
check.
Okay.
Great.
Nature check. Okay.
20, I think. 19. 20.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh no, 21. Boom.
Okay, so 21, I have knows actually that blue skin kind of comes in a handful of different races. So
I have some
could
idea.
be dragonborn, could be a tiefling, could be a Goliath. There's a bunch of different sort of races that have bluish skin in different ways.
But they don't have horns.
They don't have horns.
And tieflings and dragonborns have horn. Dragonborn have horns. Dragonborns have horn. God damn it. Come back.
Yeah. Mhm. Generally, yes. Yeah.
Check your pronouns. Yes, and they're tall.
Yeah.
Who's tall? Yeah.
Looks so. If you have this discussion, you start to sort of like narrow it down. It very much looks like it's probably a Goliath
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
or
Like
half
Goliath.
Goliath.
Are they
Do they tend
known
to be
to
good
be?
or bad?
Yeah.
There's no in this world.
Mhm.
No races are inherently bad or good. Yes or no?
Oh.
You've met
Oh.
Goliaths are sort of rare around here. This appears to be a half Goliath because a real Goliath would probably be about 12 foot tall. This person is probably about just over 7 foot tall.
Ah.
Okay,
Okay.
that's
I say we call. We
Yes.
yell. We're far enough that if they charge us, we can outnumber him. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
And
What do
this-
you guys think?
4 of us.
All right. Let's do it.
I'm outnumbered, so okay.
what would your suggestion be?
Like,
That we bravely tiptoe around him?
Yeah, I can get closer with my stealth.
Oh, do you want
Sure.
to get closer with your stealth and have a looky-loo?
yeah, go for it.
Yeah, no objection here.
So the three of you sort of like hang back a bit, and T-Mare creeps forward sort of along the side of the path. Roll stealth.
19.
Okay.
Nice.
So, to the three of you, T-Mare almost like disappears in the trees, and you start sort of like creeping up next to this person, and you notice, oh yeah, this is definitely a half Goliath, and they have some sort of like tribal markings on their face, bald head, carrying like sort of like almost like a Santa sack, for lack of a better term, and it's sort of just like whistling to themselves. Doesn't look like they have anything to hide. They're just on a mish, walking forwards.
Mm-mm.
They don't seem to see you because they're just like whistling away. If I could whistle, I would. I don't know how to whistle.
That was good.
Put your lips together and blow.
Okay, so
Charge him.
this person-
Use rage.
No, this person seems like totally fine.
So
Right
T-Mare
now.
has come back to us now and is relaying this
Yeah.
information to us? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back and tell you.
Did they look like a minor?
Like a person who works in the mines.
Yeah.
Yes, like a person.
Yeah, I
holding
was,
up
I was
a
like, when you said it both ways, I was like, which one actually? No.
yeah.
My diction is.
You could say crap. You just there
I
are no
did.
sex toys and no nudity. Swearing is
I did.
okay. Oh,
Crap.
did you? Weird.
Yeah.
It like
out.
glitched out for me. I thought you like censored yourself. Anyways, you didn't see like any pickaxes or any like obvious sort of mining tools on this person, so that wouldn't be your immediate guess.
Okay, so this person seems to be good now. Can I don't know. What else would I be able to do around them?
I guess just say hi.
I say we call out to him at this point. I think we've investigated enough. We're far enough.
Ask if they lost a bear. You're laughing.
I love being asked that.
Not a day goes by. I don't get that question.
I mean, I lost a bear back in 2016.
Well, there was
You know-
Bruno back in college, but it never would have worked out.
Bruno's
okay.
a good.
So we know this person just seems to be pretty chill. So far. So now I've come back and I've told all of you. What do we want to do?
Greet them, I guess. Like, if they don't seem threatening, what's the worst that could happen?
Okay, so Scrimmy, you're gonna call out to this person?
Sure.
Yeah, because Scrimmy's the most charismatic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luxurious, the nicest voice.
Yeah, it's not grating at all, and it doesn't hurt my throat one bit. All right, so I shout with glee and as much gregariousness as I can muster. I go, "What ho, traveler, over yon."
And this person turns around, who's now about 40 feet from you, and says, "What ho, my friends!
Ah, he seems nice.
I didn't think there would be anyone on this path here tonight. It's so lovely to run into you. Oh, where are you headed on this lovely evening?"
Shit, we should have come up with an alibi first.
Yeah, we can't tell them the truth.
No.
We are off to the mines.
No!
The mines, you say? So am I. What business have you there?
We are
Tourists.
adventurers.
Okay.
Fuck it. I'm just going to tell them. We are adventurers. We heard that there is trouble at the mines, and we are off to help out in whichever way we can.
Oh dear, trouble, you say? Trouble? Oh, I don't like the sound of that. What sort of trouble?
Necromancy.
And at
Giving
that,
away the
this
whole
person
song.
just sort of like stops dead in their tracks. Oh dear me. Really?
That's what we hear.
Who did you hear this from?
We got a letter. Yodel over there got a letter from a friend of Maeve's. Does any of this
Oh,
ring a bell to
wow.
you?
Oh, I've met Maeve. That's a lovely elf who runs the general store in town.
You guys, he's a good person.
And the bar.
A bar? They opened a bar. Oh, that's wonderful. That's great news.
Yep.
So what about you?
Not a great bar, but
What's the purpose of your journey?
Full of
Well,
rats,
let
to be
me
fair.
tell you, I have wonderful news for you. Great news. I have tidings galore. I have a sack full of wonderful things for sale.
A merchant. You are a merchant.
I am known across these parts of the finest traveling wares you've ever come across.
Okay, should one of us do a quick check to make sure that he's not lying or anything like that? We gotta make sure that he's for real.
Insight.
What is that?
Oh,
That's an
it's
insight
almost
check?
like we could have done that before we told him all of our information.
I like the cut of his jib. I'm just gonna go for it.
Oh,
Yes,
yes,
I rolled another crit, baby. I'm
No,
on
you actually
fire.
rolled, 23. That's crazy.
That's
Okay,
I think you need to like refresh your sheet. You
No,
can't
no,
roll,
we're
like,
good.
3 in a row.
Hey,
That's
come
absurd.
on. I've been rolling crap every episode until now. Let me have this.
All right, I'm going to take it. You like look this person up and down, and
Let me look you up and down.
And the radio comes on in the distance.
Yeah.
I'm a bard, baby.
and they're a salesperson for sure. They can talk. You don't sense any malice or like ill intent. They're definitely a salesperson.
Okay.
so malice and ill intent.
So what
So
have you got for sale? What's in the bag?
yeah, show
Oh,
us your
I
wares.
I'm so glad you asked. I have many things for sale here, and they take this sack and essentially dump it upside down, and a bunch of stuff comes out that like shouldn't have fit in this bag.
Oh,
Roll an
it's
arcana
magic in
check.
them there.
How much is that bag?
Roll a what check?
Yeah, that's what
Arcana.
I'm saying.
Arcana.
Yeah.
Ugh. 10.
17.
17. Oh.
Well,
Okay, so T-Mare and I have this. It seems like one of these mythical bags of holding you've heard about.
Yes.
That can hold way more objects. It's sort of like, these houses are a certain size and they're way bigger on the inside than they are on the outside. It's a bag like that. It can hold.
TARDIS bag. Everybody knows that. TARDIS bag.
Yes.
I held back.
Never hold back.
Okay.
So it dumps out on the ground, and there is just a mess of things. There's a bunch of little like bottles with all kinds of liquid in it, a bunch of different colors. There's some clothes. There's some like different containers of different kinds. There's little bags. There's a shield. There's a handful of torches. There's some rope. There's little like doodads of all kinds on the ground there. And this person says, you, my fellow travelers, are in luck. You have come across the trove of Jordan McCracken.
Cool.
Jordan McCracken. Slightly filthy sounding name. I like it.
I, by the way, thank the real Jordan McCracken for that name.
Nice.
I asked people on Facebook for a name, and he gave his own, and I was like, you win.
Nice.
Yeah,
Does he have a brother named Phil?
I hope so.
Shout out to Jordan McCracken, killing it.
Sound it out. Sound it out.
Jordan,
I got him.
my good man. Hey, as you know, we are but benevolent travelers. We are on a quest to do good and save a village and to fight necromancy. What would that earn us in terms of a discount on any of your wares? Can I charm him?
Salesman now.
Oh, I will give you vast discounts. Don't you worry. I love the cut of your jib. You can
I like this guy.
persuade them now if you want, or you can you don't have much to persuade at the moment. It's a general like, they're basically like, yeah, definitely I'll give you discounts. Mm-hmm.
I'll wait, but I have persuasion +7, so I'm gonna court this guy.
What are you looking at purchasing there? What caught your eye?
I like the idea of a shield, because since I'm so small, a shield would like cover my entire body if I get attacked.
A shield will give most of you a +2 to your AC, but it may give you disadvantage on stealth depending on who you are in terms of carrying it. Probably Skirmy. So.
I feel like I already have a shield, don't I?
You don't.
Okay,
but
just
you
kidding.
probably are the least likely to need it. I think you're pretty tanky. But regardless, like you can buy it and have it for the group and decide who holds it later and stuff. But there's a shield. There's a whole bunch of bottles with different potions in it. There's a handful of torches on the ground. There's a bunch of rope. There's some clothes. There's a crowbar. There's a few little bags that you don't know what's in them.
Walk me through your potion selection, good sir.
Oh, excellent. I keep changing accent. Excellent choice, my good friend here. Well, all right. So here I have a couple of potions of healing of different strength. I have a potion of vitality. I have a potion of invisibility. I have a potion of resistance.
They have a potion of instant Jamaican? Okay.
It was supposed to be like, I don't know, Cockney? I don't know. Shut up.
Immortality, vitality.
And what was the third one? The invisibility one, hypothetically, Stella, if somebody were to drink invisibility potion, do they still have to do a stealth check if we're like slinking around?
You get advantage on all yourself, and you be invisible for an hour.
Cool. Jordan, my good man, how much for the shield?
Oh, 10 gold pieces. That's a steal. That's a steal. Do you know who made this shield?
Who?
Have you met Vorga?
Have we? I think we have. That sounds familiar.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
And we were gonna offer them silver plates in exchange for weapons, and we.
Right.
She's one of the best silversmiths I've ever met. Made
That's
the
not a very
shield.
fast one.
Well, you know, what if we set up a little network of friends in which we trade with each other? Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't you love to join? I could drop some business cards or membership cards. Would that maybe help cost the shield a little less?
Oh, 10 gold is already such a deal, but maybe let's talk a little more. What else do you need here?
How about that crowbar and rope?
Yeah. No problem. Cheap as chips. A gold piece for every 50 feet of rope, and gold piece for the crowbar.
Okay.
What about those little bags? Are they also bags of holding? Is this like a Russian bag situation?
Oh no,
Russian
let me
nesting
show
bags?
you the. and they open these little bags, and inside each of them, there's 2 little bags. One of them has beautiful, immaculate pearls inside, and the other one has red gems of some kind.
Oh my.
No.
A little jewel hound in me perked up.
Sell for profit?
Do they do anything? Any
Well,
magical
they're
properties?
pearls. I mean, I've heard that certain magic makers can make magic things off of precious gems.
That sounds like advanced D&D. We're all novices.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How much are those rubies?
Well, I could part with one for 200 gold pieces.
For what?
For
a stinking ruby? We're about to go to a mine. Let's go find some of our own. Get out of here, this crock.
Well, all right. How about this? Ooh, this potion of healing.
How much?
Oh, well, okay. Do you want the really good one or the sort of good one?
How much?
Whichever one heals the best.
Okay, so your base potion of healing I could part with for 50 gold pieces.
This is so expensive.
Greater healing I could part with for 100 gold pieces.
That greater healing would come in handy. I feel like we already have one, and we have 3 more beads of restoration.
Beads of restoration. Oh, you know what you could use, I bet. Have you ever had one of these? And they shake this sort of bluey silvery liquid in a glass jar. This is that potion of vitality that I told you about. This one is it keeps you from being exhausted, from being under a curse, from any disease or poison for 24 hours.
How much is that?
100 gold pieces.
Now, is that it protects you from any curse for 24 hours, or it's if you're under a curse, it gives you a 24-hour break and then it re-kicks in?
Oh no, it gets it out of your system like that.
All right, like a Tylenol break, right?
Yeah. I've heard of those mystical tablets.
Do we still have those silver plates? Can we sell some shit to this guy? Is it one of those trade situations?
Oh,
I think we do, don't
they're
we?
a trader. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe get some gold out of it?
Barter. Yeah.
For sure. It's they're a wandering peddler, if you will.
I don't know.
Get that greater. No, whatever. You know what? The thing that we were just being sold.
Potion of vitality.
Vitality?
I can't speak in the dialect, so.
Vitality.
He's got a funny accent. I'll give you that.
I have a set of pure silver bowls and plates, unless we're all sharing that.
If it's in your
Is that just in mine?
thing,
What's
that
that
means
from?
you're
You're carrying it.
Yeah.
Okay. How much will you take for these?
Oh, let me see these. Oh, pure silver, aren't they? I could because I like you folks. I could give you 50 gold pieces for these.
What?
That seems about fair.
No.
Why not?
It's 3 plates and bowls for 50
Guys.
pieces.
Now, okay, what you guys don't see is that in my menu it says cost, and it's exactly 50 here. So I feel like I don't want to rip this guy off, and he's going by market price. So why not?
Okay, how about now you try your persuasion?
Yeah.
Oh, this doesn't. You guys want to take advantage of this good man. I believe it. All right, fine. If you insist, I'll be like.
He's already making the sale. He doesn't need a shill.
Why don't I use my persuasion to knock down the price of something we want? It's
Okay,
what
yeah,
we
fine.
want.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know what we want. I personally want nothing.
I'm good.
But yeah, okay, if you want to save it for something else. Yeah, maybe we can get a healing potion when he stabs us. I don't trust this.
Everybody do a intelligence check. I'm gonna do a
I
little.
can already tell you it's going to be a 1.
Is that how intelligent we are, or how intelligent we perceive them to be?
Yeah, how intelligent you are, and the thoughts you're having about your plan going forward.
Oh, 19.
Yo, I got another crit. No lie.
No,
I've got
you
to
need to
beat.
refresh the sheet. There's a glitch.
What do you mean? Why?
Because I can't roll 4 in a row. That's just glitchy for sure.
Yeah, but can it still count?
We'll count
That's
this
what
one.
I've got a
refresh it.
21.
I got an
That's
18.
Okay.
I'm not even using the page. Should I be on this?
If you want.
It's up to you, but yeah. However you roll is fine. So a bunch of you, 18, 20, 21, you think about your journey going forward. You are heading into a mine, first of all. It's
Torches! Oh,
yeah,
right.
there might be
I have dancing
climbing.
lights.
It might be dark.
Yeah.
You've come across a ton of undead. Just things that you're thinking about for your...
What works against the undead?
Potions.
Mhm.
do you say that out loud?
Yes, I'm saying
No.
that.
Well, the vitality one would help from getting whatever the necromancy spell curse.
Wait. Did you... you mentioned undead. You're in luck. Look what I got.
Scrimmy, I'm gonna kill you.
And there is...
Why?
there's a bottle of water. This is holy water, blessed by the High Paladin of Ayun themselves.
Why do you guys hate this guy so much? He's just selling us stuff.
I try to
Is
act
he,
cool
though?
and say how much without making any eye contact or anything. So like,
Oh, this bottle! What can I? I like you. I really like you. 20 gold pieces.
Okay, let's get that for sure.
That's good.
boom.
Because
Done deal.
Ayun
I give him
already
20.
hates us right now, so let's get
Yeah.
something that's...
Okay,
Need
so
some
Yodel,
lessons.
And I fucking hate the undead. They're a pain in the ass.
you put a flask of holy water in your equipment and take out 20 gold
Manage
pieces.
equipment.
First sale made.
I sell him the plates,
Okay.
Holy water flask. Add.
and I
Say
give.
everything out loud that I'm doing.
They've actually got 2 of these if you want. And they're like, I got a second one. You want another holy water flask?
We're feeling
Um,
holy enough already.
I want a 300. What was it? Yards, meters, feet of the rope.
Of the rope.
Yep.
It's a gold piece for every 50 feet. They've got 200 feet.
Oh,
Oh well, then 200 feet. Yeah.
Okay. Take out 4 gold pieces, and you have 200 feet of rope.
Sick.
I've already removed my gold.
Perfect.
Went
I'm
down.
going to trust you guys to do this. I don't have
Yeah. Can so I sell him the bowls and plates,
a... Okay.
and as an act of goodwill to my partners here, I give them each 12 gold from the sale.
Okay.
wow.
Okay.
Even me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where do I add gold?
Alright.
So that's...
Currency. Click on currency.
Wait.
Under
Right
equipment.
side.
Under
Yeah,
what?
okay.
Equipment.
Equipment,
Okay.
currency. So everybody add essentially 12 gold pieces.
Just go into the bottom there, the green button. 20 and hit add.
Okay. And I want to buy that shield.
Okay, so you buy the shield, which is 10 gold pieces.
I use persuasion to negotiate a lower
cheapskate.
price. Yeah.
How
All
much for
right,
torches?
so what do you say? And go ahead and roll persuasion.
I say, hey, do you like bagpipes?
I haven't heard of bagpipes since I was a wee lad.
Well, if I played you my favorite tune, would you knock down the price of this here shield for me?
There's nothing I'd love more than a little music out here. Absolutely. I could give it to you for 8 gold pieces and a song.
Excellent. And I rip through the fire and flames on bagpipe. Expert mode on Guitar Hero. I go ape shit.
It's loud.
Yep.
So there's echoing bagpipes through the forest, first of all, and you now have a shield. So you can add a basic shield to your equipment and equip it if you want to. We can double check that over the break. Don't worry too much right now. And take out 8 gold pieces.
Okie dokie.
Great.
I want those torches.
Great.
Oh,
So they're just he's got 6 of them. They're gold piece. They're actually a gold piece for 3 torches.
I has dancing lights though, so we can still light our way.
Yeah, but if I have dyes.
Oh,
Yeah, and why using magic?
What do
for
you
that?
know that I know?
Joking.
yikes.
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
So I'm gonna get 3 then because there's
So-
already
I'll take
dancing
3 as
light.
well.
Yeah, for the 3 of you.
Great. So you
Yeah.
add 3 torches
Nice.
to your equipment each.
Each?
And
Each?
Each of us?
no. Just Team Air and Yodel. 3 torches each. and take off a gold piece each. So that's Team Air and Yodel. I'm not writing all of this down, so I'm hoping you're getting it. Great. Anything else?
That's 1 gold?
Yeah, but that's it. They've only got 6 torches. And they bought all 6.
Okay, and the shield was 8.
Yep. And now you've got a shield, so you can equip a basic shield to your equipment. It'll probably bring down your stealth, I'm just saying. But, like, we can check it out. Yeah.
I'll leave the stealthiness to everybody else.
Yeah, plus 2 to your AC, which is probably great. And this shield is, like, half the size of you, so that's cool.
Any
It's
other
like,
weaponry in the bag?
1.5 feet big. What's that?
Any other weaponry in the bag?
No weaponry. There's a bunch of other little bottles, like potion bottles. So invisibility, resistance, vitality, healing. What else is in here? Some clothes, crowbar.
What's the resistance all about?
So the potion of resistance, they say. Oh, this one. Oh, this one's great. I actually got this from a mage back in Dwillum. Have you ever heard of this place called Dwillum?
Oh, here we go.
I am from there.
No, my little man. So I got this from a mage from Dwillum. This gives you resistance to psychic damage, like bad stuff that gets in your head for 1 hour.
Oh, who's the mage that you know?
Oh, have you met Sharon?
Yeah, she's kind of a jerk.
Yeah, but like makes good potions apparently.
Yeah, I know.
How much for that?
Well, I'm starting at 100 gold pieces, but I like you guys.
You want to hear another tune?
I don't right now. No, that was quite enough. all this talk of undead, that was a little out for my taste, but it was great. It was great.
I don't just play Dragon Force. I can play something else.
I believe you, oh man. I believe you.
That's a lot of Skrilla. So my persuasion is +5.
Go ahead. What are you asking?
What do you say we talk turkey? 50 for that potion.
Oh, listen, you're a charming elf, you are. I know you're kind. That's half price. I like you all, but half price seems a little much.
What if I do a little dance?
Make a little love.
That might help, honestly.
What if I make it a love?
That might help a little more. I don't know if we have time right now. Gotta be honest.
Or if we just got down tonight.
Also not sure if we have time right now.
All right, dance it is. I do a little dance. I give him the what I call the Brokeback Mountain. It goes like this.
All right, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you for 70 gold pieces. That was a great dance.
Wow.
That rather depletes the funds, but YOLO, as they are so fond of saying.
It's Yodel.
They don't call me YOLO Brownfarthing on occasion for nothing. All righty then.
All right,
Ouch. Ouchie,
take your 70 gold out and add a potion of resistance psychic damage.
Remove.
Perfect.
And add potion of psychic resistance.
It'll say potion of resistance, and then you get to pick a type. We'll just remember that it's psychic damage.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Great. I'm so pumped I ran into y'all. I'm probably gonna like turn around and not go where there's all these undead, so thanks for the heads up as well.
Wait, why were you going there in the first place?
Oh, I go back and forth all the time. The folks at the mine always buy stuff off of me.
Do you have any news? Any more information we can get from you would be very helpful.
Well, I'm on my way. I hadn't been to the mine in, what was it now, about 2 weeks? I go about once a month. This accent is just out the window. Doesn't matter.
I go about once a month.
Once a month.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Near the mines.
The mine. Everything Irie.
Over yonder.
Yes. Pretend I'm doing that.
I'm told we're not allowed to do that anymore.
Yeah, so I go nope. I go once a month or so. I'm just not going to do it. I'm just going to do a lower voice. I go once a month or so and sell my wares. A bunch of miners, right? Like they got a little coin to spend. They can always use torches and a rope and extra bits and bobs. A potion here, a healing potion there. You know how it is. Great, clients for me.
Now, if we're entering a cave, would it not be wise to have a rope to descend down?
Yeah, your tiefling
200
here
feet.
just bought 200 feet of rope off me. That's all I got.
Oh, okay then.
One more question. How much do you know about these woods? We ran into Baby Bear just kind of wandering around.
I totally saw him earlier. Adorable. I wouldn't advise trying to lead away, babies. When there's a baby, there's a mama. You know what I mean?
Wow, I feel so validated. Good job, team. Yeah.
But yeah.
Would you like to join us? There's
Absolutely not. I have a real strong dislike for undead.
There's safety in numbers.
Yep, you guys. I'm sure you got this. I'm gonna go on and maybe check out this new bar.
Being nowhere near danger.
That's my. That's always my go-to.
All right.
It'll
Well,
only take you like a day or two to get there.
Well, Jordan, if we ever cross paths again, it would be a pleasure. I look forward to it, and I hand him a slice of eggplant with my signature carved into it.
This is great. Do you mind if I eat this for dinner? Or am I supposed to hang on to this?
It's not worth a lot outside of Dwillum, so yeah, you could eat it.
Great. Yeah, really, really appreciate it. You know what?
Kind of a local hero.
Yeah, why don't you take this as my thanks? And they give you a crowbar.
Oh, sick.
Aw, thanks.
Look, it's a little heavy. I was gonna sell it to the miners. I don't think they're gonna need it in town. Remember me, yeah? I'll be around.
I give the crowbar to T-Mare. T-Mare, take the crowbar.
I have the crowbar now.
You can add a crowbar to your equipment. We can do that. And you set off. And Jordan McCracken heads the other way, not interested at all after this. They're a wandering peddler. They're not about to be interested in going to a place where there's a bunch of undead.
What a good person.
Best to fail.
Yeah. So you head forward. It's now officially dusk. There's sort of the sun is setting. You've got about an hour and a half to your best guess until you get to the mine area proper. What do you want to do?
Should we?
Yeah.
Once
we enter the cave, we're going to be on our feet all day long. No time to dilly-dally once inside the valley.
So you're walking forward?
Wait, what time?
Setting up camp is what I'm suggesting.
What time of day did you say? Is it?
It's
Dusk.
8 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah, I can camp. I'd be down.
I can camp.
Yeah. Reset your health and our spells. Why not?
Okay. So you start setting up camp. Do you set a fire? Do you set it on the path? Do you set it in the trees? What's your sort of camp setup look like?
I again scurry off into the trees and belt myself in there.
Belt yourself?
Yeah.
The path, at least we'd have better vision. I feel like deeper in the woods we can get ambushed. At least on the path we might have some better vision. I don't know. What do you guys think? But we're also going to be out in the open too. So
yeah, that's the bad part.
Yeah,
I'd rather hide out.
Yeah.
I always seek higher ground when I sleep. I'll be up there.
So should we just
spring?
Should we just dip 100 yards off the path into the woods or something like that?
Yeah, that seems like a lot. 100 yards.
Sure, 50.
Well, yeah. I'm sure everything seems
Final
like 100
offer.
yards to this little guy.
Can I persuade you to meet me halfway? 75, 50.
Do a little dance.
Yeah. Can I roll a persuasion check on T-Mare?
Yeah.
No, I don't care. 50? I don't know.
Yeah, let's be close enough that we can see people that are coming, but they can't see us. But not too far away that we get in the line of fire with a bunch of baby bears.
It's all right. I will be your eye in the sky tree.
Yeah, we'll still take shifts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
But if you take shifts, you don't get any rest. Is that right?
I don't
No,
need that
it's
much
okay.
sleep.
Everyone takes a shift, and then other people sleep. Some of you only need 4-hour meditation if you're like an elf.
Yeah,
For
I don't
example,
Cool.
Scrimmy needs 8 hours, and I have needs 8 hours. I'm pretty sure the elves only need 4 hours. But we just like hand wave. If everybody takes like shifts, you
Okay.
work it out so that everybody's going to get their long rest. Maybe.
Oh.
But what we'll do is you a whole set up camp. Is there going to be a fire?
Did anyone else get an ominous feeling when the word maybe came up? Everyone's going to get some rest, maybe.
Yeah.
We don't know.
If we don't have I don't have night vision or anything like that, so I'll be blind as a bat.
I've got night vision.
I also have night vision. So if we stagger these shifts, so like one of us with night vision is awake at all times. Yeah.
So we don't need a fire.
If you pair up, it's going to
Just
take you longer, right? Because you have to like space it out more. Do you know what I mean? Like if somebody's up for like, if two of you are up for like 4 hours and then get like 4 hours.
Well, how long before it gets really dark? Can I take the first shift and just keep an eye out until I can't see anymore, and then I?
You've got about an hour till it's night dark.
Oh well, I don't know. I don't know,
why
guys.
don't we want a fire? We can just have a fire, right? What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
It attracts attention.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I don't think I have night vision. So what am I looking at?
I
Nothing.
think you're a half elf, so I think you do.
How
By
long-
night vision, it means you can see 60 feet in the dark. You can't see like you're not wearing like X-ray vision or anything,
Oh yeah, okay. So then no fire if we all have night vision.
except for Scrimmy.
Yeah.
Oh, except Scrimmy.
I'll take first shift. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. The elves only need 4 hours to get a full night's
True.
rest.
Yeah.
And a full night's rest for everyone else is 8 hours. So split that in half, we're covered.
Yeah.
Yes.
I get
I'll
4
get a
hours
nice-
rest, 4 hours of watch, and everyone's covered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So who is sleeping and who's taking a watch right now?
I'll sleep.
Scrimmy sleeps tonight.
I will sleep.
Great.
I'll
So between the
take
two
first-
elves. Okay.
take
Yeah.
first watch.
So Yodel's taking first watch. T-Mare's taken her for 4-hour elven meditation. Go ahead and roll a perception check. No fire, right? We've decided.
That's
No
right.
fire, no wire, no gas, no glass.
Oh!
11. My night vision's already failing.
Wait, I thought we said Yodel was taking first watch.
Oh, right. Just kidding.
You're sleeping, meditating.
I am.
9. Okay, you spend the 4 hours watching. You hear birds in the trees. You hear rustling. You think maybe you see, like, just at the beginning of your watch, like a large bear and a small bear wrestle by. Nothing happens. So it's now, let's say you started that around 9 o'clock. It's 1 in the morning. I have to do the math. Shush. It's 1:30 in the morning.
Big day. Big day, Stella.
Yeah. You go to your elven meditation and wake T-Mare.
Okay.
What are your elven mantras when you go into meditations? T-Mare and Yodel. What do you guys utter?
I'm meditating. Can't you tell?
Nice.
Shut up and leave me alone.
So you wake me up.
Oi! Your
I
turn.
was just having such a good meditation. I guess it's my turn now.
Well. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Okay, I can't wait for this to all blow up in my face and no one else's. Okay, have a good meditation.
High five. Shit, I'm asleep.
T-Mare, roll a perception check.
Jeez. Oh.
22.
Nice.
With a 22, you hear just at the edge, like barely hear.
Great.
You hear like a horrifying scream.
Okay. Don't like that. I knew this was gonna happen. Okay, so I hear this horrifying scream. What do I have to do now? I need to
Very distantly, like very. That was a very high perception check. It was, you just barely heard it, but you like definitely heard something.
I don't know. Okay, so that doesn't sound good. I can't wake anybody up. Eh? I have to like deal with this on my own.
Of course you can. You can do whatever you want.
Well, I don't know what's happening yet. How do I investigate? Can I do an investigation check?
Yeah,
It's really.
you can. Yes.
Do I have to? I have to move though.
Do for now, just to see if you can figure out what it is. Do a nature check.
Okay. Nine.
Oh.
You have no idea what that is. You've never heard that sound like that before.
Does it sound like Jessie, Amerriment Eagle or whatever? Did he come back? Is he cawing in the distance? He just
Doesn't sound like a bird.
He just ate a halfling.
Also, you're sleeping.
Right.
Okay. So I want to wake. I want to wake somebody up. To come with me.
Just a reminder: if people don't get their sleep,
okay, so I have to do this by myself.
It's up to you.
Great. Okay, I want to move closer and see if I can do another check.
Okay, so you move towards the sound and you wait another half an hour, and you hear the sound again.
Okay.
I'm not going to scream because it'll freak people out, but
yeah, then they'll have to do a perception check for your actual apartment. Okay, so I hear that again. Now, can I do another nature check if I'm closer?
I'll give you one more.
Yes. 16.
With a 16, you barely... This is something you've never heard before, but you've heard of. If this is anything, this is a banshee.
Oh.
And we're going to take a break. So think about that one. And will three of you sleeping, T-Mare thinks she hears the mythical scream of a banshee. And we'll be back in a tight 10 minutes. See you in a minute, everyone.
All right. For those of you just joining us, this show's a little long, so I love to take a little break halfway through. So we are going to take exactly 10 minutes. If you don't need a break, because you've gotten up to use the washroom already, feel free to stick around and watch what we have here. We have some little word from our sponsors, and we have some other stuff here playing now. This podcast is proudly sponsored by Howl and Roar Records. Are you a comedy fan, but you're kind of sick of straight white dudes yelling at you? Me too. Me too. Check out Howl and Roar Records, a female-centric comedy record label that empowers artists and facilitates in the creation of content. Based in Toronto, Howl and Roar Records was born out of a desire to make the comedy album world more reflective of the diversity in the industry. Headed by Sirius XM radio host and former comedian Alison Dorr, Howl and Roar understands artists' unique perspective and amplifies voices in entertainment. Go to howlandroarrecords.com to find comedy albums from some of my favorite comics in the industry, like Kate Davis, Meg McKay, Brandon Ash Mohammed, and Natalie Norman. And when it comes time to record my album, I know I'll be going with Howl and Roar. You know what I miss most about life before the pandemic? Sitting around a table with my friends in a replica of the bar from The Shining, eating a dungeon burger and getting drunk on Romulan ale. What the fuck am I talking about? Stormcrow Manor, of course. Toronto's geekiest bar, Stormcrow Manor opened in late 2018 in an elegant Church Street mansion. It includes a sanity-shattering array of theme rooms, secret doors, catacombs, cyberpunk bars, glowing bubbly cocktails, and randomly generated burgers. Of course, we can't go there right now, but almost as cool as dining in at the Manor, Stormcrow will be soon offering cosplay delivery. That's right, you could get your death burger delivered by Spider-Man, Captain Kirk, or that busty anime person you really like. How hot is that? They're currently offering 10% off on all takeout orders and free delivery on Uber Eats. Also, have you tried their Death Burger? What do I do when life hands me lemons? I say no thank you. I'm a boss bitch who loves to get shit done. Don't worry about what Beyonce's grandma told you. Throw those damn lemons out and come on down to Make Lemonade. Make Lemonade is more than a co-working space. It's a community of women working hard to turn their goals into reality. The saying goes, empowered women empower women. Sign up on their website to book a test run or book a desk or meeting room. Make Lemonade is also offering a progressive virtual membership with a bunch of resources and tools to help you get shit done from home. I use Make Lemonade when I need to get out of the house and hustle hard. It's a great place to make connections with other ambitious entrepreneurs and business owners, and their weekly virtual work sprints over Zoom literally kept me sane in the first few months of the pandemic. Best of all, they have free coffee and, of course, lemonade. So you don't need to waste your time squishing citrus, trying to make the best out of a sour-ass fruit. Join Make Lemonade.
Hey, I'm Dungeon Master Tom, and this is Dwarven Moss, an actual play D&D podcast. I'm going to be taking my two friends, comedian Chris Siddiqui,
Well, hello.
and musician Jay McCarroll,
Yo.
their very first official campaign.
Yes.
Every episode is fully scored with original music and soundscapes. So here's just a little taste of the insanity of Dwarven Moss.
Hold on! Bang! That show's done, Lord. Oh, my word, my motor and speed. Nice. Ain't bloody. I'm gonna jump out. Let's go.
You guys smash through the window. Roll an acrobatics test. Let's see how you guys land.
20, crit.
20.
Whoa! 2 natural 20s. We both land in superhero position.
This is like 80 hits.
As those hits are happening, a slow zoom up on Wendell's face, and he goes, "He's beginning to believe."
Episode 1 is available now. Subscribe to Dwarven Moss on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever podcasts are available.
Yahenda!
Welcome back. All right. So hope you all had a little break, refreshed your beverage and whatnot. So when we last left, 3 of our party were fast asleep. Well, 1 deep in meditation and 2 fast asleep in the forest here. Not but under 2 hours to sort of the mining area. And our elven barbarian T-Mare was on watch. And she heard fairly far in the distance something horrifying. She heard something that she actually only knows from sort of like children's stories and from lore. And this is a horrible creature that you kind of know exists, but you never thought you'd have to come across. This sounds like she heard the cry of a banshee. A banshee is, she knows, and all elves know, that a banshee is a spiteful creature that is generally formed from the undead spirit of an elf. And that's where we'll bring everybody back. T-Mare, you're about, you walked, what did you walk? Maybe 30, 40 feet into the woods towards this sound?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Okay, so how far away is this from me right now? Do I know?
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Everybody's sleeping. It's so cute.
This isn't great. 9.
You're not sure. You think it's at least 50 feet away, but it's hard to tell because this is such a weird, blood-curdling, echoing sound. Minimum 50 feet, could be 200 feet. You're not sure.
Okay. But I can, like, speak to this thing, can't I? Eventually?
You don't know.
If I get close enough?
It's possible. From your experience, it's been very hard to communicate with the undead. Banshees, you don't know. You've never heard of anybody having a conversation with one. You know that they're horrifying sort of undead spirits. You know for sure that they're most often of elven kind when they were alive.
Okay. This isn't great. All right. I think that I want to get closer because I want to know what it is for real.
Okay.
I want to see how... I think that's the best thing to do.
You move towards the sound. And this sound... It's not constant. You've heard it twice in the like hour. It's not like this thing keeps yelling. You're not sure what's making it scream, but you walk towards where you thought you heard the last scream. I assume you're going stealthily?
Yeah, do I need to roll a stealth check?
Yes, roll a stealth check.
What is happening right now? At 5. This isn't great.
No longer go. So you start walking and you crunch, crunch, crunch on some twigs under, and you definitely like stop. Everybody who's sleeping, roll a perception check with disadvantage. So that was definitely heard. You don't know if you woke your friends, but you definitely think that anybody awake within 100 feet would have heard that.
Great.
Disadvantage means you take the smaller of the 2 numbers, right?
Yeah, at least good one because you're sleeping, so your perception's at disadvantage.
Okay. 7.
7.
2.
You're all still sleeping. You hear the banshee scream again. And this time it sounds close. Roll another perception check.
Okay. 21. Thank the Lord.
Okay. This sounds like it's about 50 feet away. And you do know that the scream of the banshee within certain proximity is very dangerous. If it's too close to you, that could be bad.
Great. Okay. So I'm not really trying to get that much closer. Can I go back to where I was before, or am I
Definitely.
supposed to...
Yeah. Are you're walking back, I assume, stealthily again?
Yeah, do I need to do another stealth check?
Yeah, you do. You're walking back about 50 feet towards your friends.
Okay. Jesus. 9.
So you make a sound again, and from behind you, you see a shadow move. and you see flying probably about 50 feet behind you, this unmistakably in life would have been an elf, because you can see its sort of pointy ears, but dressed in rags, wreathed in sort of hair that no longer has color, and wispy rags that flutter and stream about it. What do you do?
What? Oh my gosh. Okay. If I try to run away, I can't, obviously, because then it's like I have a disadvantage, right? They can attack me. They're above me, you're saying?
So it's about 50 feet from you, 10 feet in the air. Your friends, you're just about kind of under where your friends are. You're maybe 10 feet from where your friends are sort of clustered. I have in the tree, the other two on the ground, I assume, meditating / sleeping.
Can I speak to Yodel in his sleep and then get him to wake up?
Of course you can, yeah. It's easy enough to wake him up.
Okay. Because like he needs less sleep, right? Like I kind of like actually maybe I need someone else to be awake. Yeah. No? Okay. Jesus.
I'm sorry, don't look at my face. I'm giving you no answers. I'm very expressive, but I don't mean to be. Do whatever you want.
Okay, so it's about 50 feet away from me.
Yeah. If you're facing north, it's sort of like to your left, 50 feet away, and then like 10 feet in the air. Your Yodel right now is 10 feet from you, let's say to your right.
Oh, shit. Okay. Let me see what I can do here. This is not an animal arcana check. Can I do an arcana check? Can I see like if they're like what is that something I can do?
Yeah, I mean if you want to learn, there's not much more you can learn about the Banshee. That's what you know. It probably won't help you anymore. You know that Banshees are undead, spiteful, horrible spirits, usually undead from elves. Which is not great. You're an elf. Yodel's an elf. This is sort of like the horrible stories that elves are told of like what results from the undead.
Okay. I guess I want to not provoke this. Can I try to walk back again?
I mean, you're basically back at camp. You're 10 feet away from your peeps.
Well, I want to like know what this thing is doing though. Can I do an investigation check?
Yeah, you can see if it's if you think it's heard you, which you kind of assume it did because you just made 2 really loud stealth checks and it came towards you. But if you want to do one more perception check to see,
is it perception
or
is it Okay,
investigation,
perception.
like picking something up and looking at it closely. This is a perceiving.
Okay.
Something.
Okay. 19.
Okay, it definitely saw you. Right now, it's just floating in the air, sort of waiting for your next move.
No! Okay, and they're 50 feet above. I can throw something at this, no? They're undead, though. They can't really hit them.
You've hit undead things in the past.
Okay, let me see what I have here. This isn't great. Okay, what do I have for 50 feet? Nothing. Great. All right. I think that I have to communicate. Well, we need to. Well, I don't want to draw more attention to everybody else, because then that puts so many more people in danger. But I feel like I need to wait for this thing to make its move. I don't want to make the first move. I'm hiding beside a tree, trying to blend in.
Roll a stealth check to see if you can hide.
This is bullshit. 5. This is.
You step behind a tree, but like you're a big barbarian. It definitely sees you. It floats another 10 foot towards you.
Okay, so that's 40 feet?
You are now, it's 40 feet from you. Your friends are right next to you.
Okay, someone has to wake up. Yodel, get up.
Yodel, Team Air, nudges you and says, "Get up."
Please, Yodel.
Wait, there we go.
Okay, whisper. Okay, we got it. Okay, so there's this like banshee floating right above us, trying to find out what we're gonna do. We need to figure out how to kill this thing before the others wake up.
Team Air, what have you brought upon us? Just kidding. It happens. All right. How far? How far away is this wretched beast?
You see it. It's 40 feet from you in the air.
Oh, cripes! All right. 40 feet. That's beyond the reach of all my weaponry.
Same with me. So now we need to figure out what we're gonna do right now.
Ooh, and it's definitely spotted us, huh?
Yeah, it's looking at us right now.
Well, we should wake the others. We can't do anything. It sees us, and I don't know the exact right way to kill and cook and skin and eat a banshee. So, yeah, let's wake the others.
How long have the others been sleeping?
5 hours.
Okay. And so they're. Should we wake the others?
Okay. Okay. Maybe. Well. The options are we can wait the others, or the two of us can attack this creature ourselves. You think you've got it in you?
I mean, I could go into rage if we start getting attacked, but then, what do you have?
Can you rage quietly?
Yeah, I can rage stealthily.
Without waking up. Okay.
Like that.
Excellent example. All right. You and me, kid. I reach out my pink in. We lock pinkies in agreement. You and me, kid, against the world. All right.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's engage in battle.
If just you two are doing something, roll for initiative.
Okay.
Let's initiate this son bitch.
While the other two sleep. Wow. Like, they're going to be woken up, just so you know, in like a minute, because you're going to start fighting. It's pretty hard to fight quietly, but you'll definitely get the
I got a 20.
17.
Amazing. Okay. Great. So, Team Air, you're up. What do you want to do?
How close is this thing to me now? I can't throw anything yet.
40 feet.
Okay, so I can't really do anything until this starts to hover down a bit more. I feel like I'm going to get struck first.
I mean, you can move. You're not stuck to the ground.
Okay, yeah.
Let's actually, Alice, can we bring up roll 20? Nice. 1 second. Nope, that's an old map. That never happened. This is where we are.
Ooh, my crossbow says that I've got a range. It says 30/120. What's that mean?
So, anywhere between 30 and 120 feet is your is your go-to. Under 30 and over 120 is disadvantage.
Oh,
okay,
definitely.
So it is within my range.
Yeah. Okay, so sorry. This is we're getting there.
Okay.
We use Roll20. It's a great app. You should check it out if you play D&D online for maps and things. This is not promotion, but okay. Here you are. Let's first figure out real quick actually where you are. I have you're up in the tree. We're just gonna say one of these trees.
Okay.
Team Air and Yodel, you're presumably right next to each other. Scrimmy, where would you be sleeping, real quick? You don't hear Scrimmy. I think Scrimmy's muted. 1 second. Okay.
I would be probably on the side of the fire closest to the path.
Okay, yeah. So let's say you're sleeping right there. I have up in the tree. You two are basically right next to each other. And let me see here. Set it all up. Yeah. Okay. So exactly 40 feet away is this banshee floating in the air. All right.
Oh.
Each one of those squares is 5 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Team Air, what are you doing?
So I have to go first, right?
Yeah.
Wait. So my javelin has the 30/120. Okay, I'm gonna try to throw my javelin at this thing.
Yeah,
okay.
Javelator.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll your javelin.
16.
Yeah, that hits. So this goes and like hits this banshee like in the shoulder. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Roll damage. Okay.
Da.
6. Oh, 8.
8 damage. Okay. That happened. So you've hit. It looks like it hit. This thing sort of like passed through and landed on the ground below the banshee. It did shudder for a second. This thing looks pissed. It's like sort of gonna start to move towards you. But
Okay. Oof.
Oh, you want to move? Do you want to move or do anything else?
I think we need to wake the others up.
Bonus action. Do you want to wake up your friends?
Is that a bonus action?
Yeah, it will be. It's one more thing to do. It can be considered a bonus action.
No, let's see how this goes with him first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So far, that was a silent move. Your friends are still sleeping. T-Mare, do you want to move or do anything else for your bonus action? That was your action.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so that's it. Yodel, you're up. What do you want to do?
All right. I would like. I'm gonna fire one off. Using my crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
I am a crossbow. I take lots of time and show my footing, and with great panache and skill, fire one.
Roll your crossbow.
That's when I hit the +4.
That's when you hit the plus.
The plus 4.
number. Yeah.
So I got it. 10.
That does not hit. So this thing managed to, like, now it's ready. The javelin hit it, and now it's, like, ready to move because it wasn't sure what you were about to do. It dives out of the way. You miss. Now this banshee, it got hit with a javelin, and it screams. You have never heard a sound like this so close. First it moves. It moves right up into the midst of you. And lets out this blood-curdling scream that just, like, turns your stomach, hurts your ears. It's horrible. The other two of you wake up with a start. With
Oh God! What a nightmare! Oh man! Oh, what the hell are you two up to?
I need everybody to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Oh, here we go.
13.
13.
Where be these Constitution saving
Top
throws?
left on your character
left.
sheet.
Oh, con?
Yeah.
Oh. 19.
18.
Everyone, that felt disgusting, and your blood has curdled. Be okay. I have, and Scrimmy, roll for initiative. We're going to put you in the order here.
5.
Okay. Scrimmy.
20.
Okay.
Not a nat 20. Like
That's
just,
all right. Yeah. 20. All right. So here's our turn order here. Shebang. Sort descending. There we go. Okay. So the Banshee's going to finish her turn though. So she's moved in over here. She moved about, I don't know if there's any more movement. She's moved 35 feet. Everybody, actually, now that she's, we're just going to do one more thing on her turn. Now that she's within 30 feet of everybody, I need everybody to do another a wisdom saving throw this time. Now that you see this thing close up, it's disturbing. It looks like everybody here it's generally acknowledged that elves are beautiful. They're graceful. They're charming. Whether they're barbarians, whether they're bards. This is like if you turned that inside out, whatever the opposite of that is. This is horrible. Wisdom saving throw from everybody.
21, baby.
18, mamacita.
6.
18 for me too.
Damn. Scrimmy, you are now frightened.
Don't I have immunity against fright?
Oh, do you?
Yeah, advantage against being frightened. So I get
okay,
to roll again.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, 16.
Okay. Skin in your all's teeth.
Brave
Both
little
of-
skimmy.
oh.
Screw me.
Both of these banshees, terrifying effects. You've all somehow in the middle of the night managed to shrug off. Are you getting used to undead? Who knows? But you're good to go. So we're gonna start. That was sort of what we'll call a surprise round. We'll start at the top of the initiative. So Scrimmy, what do you want to do?
Brave fucking Scrimmy. I may be short, but my courage, my bravery is taller than the highest mountain. I guess I can inspire as a bonus. So I first am going to attack this punk ass. I'm going to get up close and use my nunchucks.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to move in right next to this sucker. It's 10 feet in the air. So I'm going to have you do an athletics check to jump if you're going to use your...
I didn't realize that. Can I take that back?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Okay, so I stay where I am and I ready my dagger. It's a throwing weapon. It's got a range of 20 to 60.
Okay.
So I throw that at him.
Go ahead. Roll for dagger.
7.
Yeah, it doesn't hit. This thing just barely just kind of dodges it out of the way, and now your dagger is also on the floor somewhere over here. Timir's javelin ended up somewhere over here. Just so you know, those things are unusable at the moment. Screamy, do you want to move or do your bonus action?
Can I move in between I have and Timir in that little space there?
Yep, you totally can.
Okay.
And I have up in the tree, just so you know.
Now, I want everybody to know I don't do this because I'm frightened. I'm not frightened. I'm doing this strategically. Okay?
Yeah.
So don't you dare say that I'm afraid. I'm doing this strategically.
That's some brave strategizing.
Thank you.
The mighty courage of an oak.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to inspire Timir again. Bardic Inspiration.
Yay.
Okay. Timir, take a d6 that you can add to your saving throws or your attacks. And Timir, you're up.
What can I add to my saving throw? Sorry?
A d6. So if you roll shitty, you can roll a d6 and add it to. You have,
okay. Sweet.
You are inspired by your little halfling friend.
Awesome. Okay, so
I whisper in Timir's ear, "This'll never be you. You're better than this. Now go get him. Go get her."
It's kind of dark, actually, but yeah.
So I can't use my javelin because I've already used it.
You've tossed it, and your other ones are in the river, so...
Okay, so I guess I have to get closer.
Yep.
I need to get within 5 feet of this thing.
No problem. You go there, and this thing is 10 feet in the air, but with your swing, you're nearly 7 foot tall, right? You're quite tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can reach it.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to hit this thing. 15.
That hits.
Yes.
Oh, you smash it in sort of just above the ankle, and you see it jolt back. Roll for damage.
Yes.
Crack-a-pow!
Okay. 13.
13 damage. That's amazing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yay.
That definitely, you can see this thing is pissed. All right.
Sorry.
I mean, it's good. Yodel, you're up.
Get wrecked.
All right. Well, I'm going to take the opportunity to inspire, as a bonus action, inspire my cohorts. I sing them a little inspirational ditty.
You pick one person.
Who's up next in the order?
After you is I have.
I have. If you're having scream problems, I feel bad for you, son. I've got 99 problems, and this banshee is one. All right. And then I've had enough of this weaponry bullshit. I'm going to try a spell.
Mm.
Can banshees be put to sleep?
You don't know.
Well, you'd figure if anybody knew, it would be me. But
if it's the same as my sleep doesn't work on the undead.
You know what? I'll let you do a nature check. Let's see if you can You think back to all the things.
What's the
Sleep
fucking
is
point of that?
Sleep is a charm effect, I believe. Does it say?
Okay. All right. Well, my nature check came up 5.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not sure. You
not
definitely had trouble charming the undead before,
Right.
but you're not sure.
Ah. Um. How long do I remain invisible for
Oh, with your potion?
with my spell?
Oh,
The second level.
invisibility for up to 1 hour.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm going to use this turn to become invisible.
Well, just so you know, reading the spell, the spell ends when it attacks or casts another spell.
When the creature does?
When you do. The target of the spell. So you
Yes,
are,
okay.
when you're making yourself invisible, if you attack while you're invisible, you become visible.
Oh.
But right before I attack, I am invisible.
That's correct.
Does that not improve my chances of my attack being successful if I'm close
It
up?
does, yeah. But that's your
Can
whole
I
action
move
for
while I'm
this
invisible?
turn. Yep.
Huh? Yeah. What?
Yeah, so you basically what it would be is like you turn yourself invisible as your action, right?
Yeah.
And then you can move and you're invisible totally.
Yeah.
And then until your next turn, if you
Yeah.
choose to attack or whatever, you're invisible.
Yes. Okay, that's
Yes.
the plan. Using
Okay,
this
great.
turn to become invisible.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so
Uh,
mark off your spell. You are now, and right in front of you, Yodel disappears. Great, you're invisible. Where do you want to go?
I'm going to. I can approach on my next turn as well as attack, right?
Yeah. So you have
Okay.
30 feet of movement per 20 feet of movement. What's your 20 feet of movement per turn? So you can move 20 feet
So-
now, 20 feet at the beginning of your next turn, whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay.
1, 2, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna stay the fuck right here.
Okay. Yodel has disappeared in front of you right after he
That's right.
inspires Team Air with that beautiful poem that you don't know how he made something like that up on the spot. It was incredible.
Wait, you inspired
Slab
I have,
poetry.
right?
I have, sorry. You were
Yeah.
Team Air was inspired by Screamy. Right. Yes. Okay. So that's Yodel's turn. It's the Banshee is up now. So oh boy. The Banshee is gonna start their turn by screaming again. So it just screams that blood curdling shout, and I'm gonna need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Did we take damage on the last one?
No, everybody beat
Okay.
the test.
Right. So again, Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
21, baby.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh boy. Ugh. I saw that.
Yeah, I don't
so
know who wrote my constitution, but I'd like to put a boot in his ass.
Yodel is no longer in screen. I don't know where you went, but
He's disappeared.
He's invisible.
oh right, sorry.
Look about confusedly more, why don't you?
Brilliant. Sorry, carry on.
I got a 3.
Oof.
20.
Yeah, 3 as well.
21.
Okay, so the two elves here are terrified of this thing. This is like your mother's horror stories come to life, and
If I wet my pantaloons and I'm invisible, can anybody see? Philosophical question.
no, but they can smell. You each take 11 points of psychic damage.
Ouch.
Zoinks.
Psychic damage. Where's that?
Well, it's just damage, unless you have any immunity to psychic damage, which I don't think you do.
Wait, what about that thing that Scrimmy gave me? Can I use that now?
On your turn, you can.
Oh, so I still have lost 11 points no matter what?
Yep.
Okay.
My hit points go down from
Your hit
15
points.
to...
So yeah. So Team Air, yours goes down from 26. Yodel's
I'm at 15
yours goes
now.
down from 15. Yodel is looking. No, you have no idea. But, Yodel's disappeared.
Well, at least Yodel's not around to hear that. Don't know where he went, but
That's what happens. So and then this this banshee is going to go ahead and just fly a little closer into the midst of this. And she's 10 foot above.
A little bit closer.
Yeah. And that's it. And I have you up.
I did not get a long rest, and I'm not feeling up to scratch, and I've had a very spooky dream that I'm feeling wary of, but I'm going to stay in this tree, and I'm going to use my crossbow. Yes?
Go ahead. Yep, go
Don't
for
forget,
it.
you're totally inspired.
I am totally inspired, which thank God, because this is awful. This is a 5, and I can add a 6 to that, or?
You can add a d6, but it's up to you if you want to use it, or you can save your
Inspiration.
That means you're not going to hit even if you get a
Yeah,
second.
I'm not gonna do that.
Wow, am I like that transparent?
We're on to you now,
For me.
Stella.
Question.
Yeah.
If I rip up some of the notebook paper in my book and stuff in my ears for a bonus action, will that help with the shrieking?
You can go for it.
I
We'll see.
shall.
Okay, so bonus action,
Good
you
idea.
see I have like sort of rip up and smash up some paper into their ears.
I
Crossbow
also
flies fast.
throw my book to the person directly underneath me.
Okay, and then right below you, you drop your book right by Scrimmy.
Yep.
Do you want to move, or are you staying in the tree?
I'm gonna stay in the tree.
Scrimmy, you're up.
Nice catch, Scrimmy.
Yeah,
Thanks.
free action.
Who
you-
said that?
Shh, you're conscious. We don't talk a lot.
Free action. You caught this book from I have above you in the tree.
Right.
We'll just say.
Okay.
I'll give you that one.
Do I only have the one dagger? So now that I've thrown it, it's gone?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, so I won't be able to reach him with any attack. So I think I might call on the ghost of my great-great-grandfather Myron and use Vicious Mockery. I'm going to mock the shit out of this banshee.
No.
Why? It does damage. It's my only like ranged attack now that I've lost my dagger. I just chucked it into the woods.
Okay, yeah, true. All right.
Okay. What do you say?
So my eyes roll into the back of my head. I shake a little bit, and then I go, "Who's screaming at 1:30 in the morning? What kind of an asshole just walks around the woods just screaming? Do you have any consideration for any creatures, any other living thing out here? What is the point of this? Why are you walking around screaming, you fucking asshole?" And look at your skin. Like, use a moisturizer. No wonder you're walking around screaming. Put some cream on your fucking face, and then maybe you'll stop being a nuisance to everybody.
Wow, boom goes the dynamite.
Great Uncle Myron was a judge on Canada's Drag Race.
And then I
Go ahead.
and then I come to, and then I go, "What happened?"
This thing looks at you and like swivels. It's like burning, like gray eyes at you, and it looks a bit hurt. Go ahead and roll. Fuck this fellow. Roll for damage.
Yes. 2.
Okay.
Can I use? Let me see. I have, what is it? Cutting words. It's a reaction, right?
Yeah, it's a reaction. So you can use that when it attacks something else to reduce damage.
Well, yeah, that's the only attack I can do, so I might as well just damage him for 2.
Yeah, that's good. I can't believe that worked, but
She knows what's up.
Yeah, that happened. It looks pissed and hurt. And do you want to move? Do you want to do a bonus action this turn?
I move back to where I was sleeping around the fire, so we've got a nice little surrounding around it.
Okay, so make sure you mark off that spell, and make sure you mark off the inspiration that you did last turn.
Yep, I did.
And,
And it's a cantrip, so I can fucking mock
right,
until the cows come home.
Every time. That fucking spell is so good. Okay, great. That's your turn. T-Mare, you're up.
Okay, so I don't have anything left, eh? An unarmed strike. And I can't use my bonus action until I use an action
you didn't
first?
toss away your sword.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, sweet. All right. So I'm going to use my sword again.
Okay. So you move right next to it because it's in the air, but you can reach because you're very tall. Go ahead and swing at it with your sword.
Okay.
I'm going to remind you one more game. You can rage first if you want to give you some more damage.
I was going to do that right now, but I thought it was a bonus action.
It is, but you can do bonus action first.
Oh. Okay, well, it's a 12.
First of all, you go into a rage.
What does that look like, Team Air?
Like that.
So I guess you can't rage quietly, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I wasn't awake for that joke, but that was funny.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go into rage. You rolled a 12?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that hits.
What about a passive-aggressive rage? Can you do that quietly?
Yeah, no, you can rage quietly, but in this case you didn't. But that hits. That just barely hits. You like scream and like jump and whack this thing again with your great sword right in the same place you got it last time. Go ahead and roll for damage.
I'm raging right now, right?
Yeah, so you get 2 extra damage on top of whatever you roll.
Ooh. Okay. 11, so that's 13.
13 total. Amazing.
Nice.
Y'all would be so dead without Team Air. I mean, not
We
me,
know.
I'm just
We're
saying.
very aware.
You need a tank. Your other things will come in handy eventually too, I guess.
Oh man.
Oh, God.
I'm such a shady DM. I shouldn't be such a jerk. Okay, that happened. And do you want to move or take a? Well, you took your bonus action, so all you have left is movement.
Move.
If you move away, you will get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, like this banshee can attack me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been moving.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna move.
Okay, stay there. So then, Yodel.
Wherever you are.
Yeah.
I sneakily and as invisible, right? I'm still invisible.
Yep.
Okay. So I just get in real close. I put my lips real close to the banshee, and I go, "Turn around, bright eyes." And then I wail on him with my short sword, and I said, "Eat short sword, fatherfucker!"
Okay, so I'll give you advantage on that attack because you are invisible. You're already right next to it. You jump up with your short sword. Go ahead and take advantage. So roll twice. Take the higher number.
The first one was 5, and the next one was 12.
A 12 hits. You stab it under its foot, like right through, like this would hurt. You stab it through like the arch of its foot. If it was alive, gross. Yeah.
No more dancing for you.
Go ahead and roll damage with your short sword.
Where's my damage?
Right next to it.
Oh, right next to the short sword?
Yeah.
Damage. There we go. 4.
Okay.
6.
6 total damage. Great. So that looks like it hurt. And as soon as you come down, you see sort of Yodel descend out of nowhere from the foot of this banshee. And there he is in all his glory, looking pretty proud of his damn self. Do you want to do a bonus action or move? If you move, you will get an attack of opportunity because this banshee now sees you.
I don't want to move, but as a bonus action, does anybody need healing potion?
Can you do that with a bonus? Oh, yeah, potion you can for sure.
Do you? Aren't you?
Don't you need it?
Oh, actually, I do need it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll drink it up myself.
Okay. Do you have a regular or do you have a greater?
Use regular, because we can rest after this. All we have to do is just survive this encounter.
That's what we said last time.
I think.
Yes, I have potion of healing.
Okay, yeah. So you can go ahead and use the healing. So it's 1d4 plus 2. It'll say on it. Let me see here. 2d4 plus 2.
Sorry, English, my love.
2 d4, so 2 like 4-sided dice plus 2. So if you click on where it says potion of healing, it'll open up, and inside you can click on 2d4 plus 2, and it'll roll for you.
click on 2d4 plus 2?
Yeah.
It's not clickable.
Oh, okay. Then just on the side, the dice on the left of
Yeah.
your screen, hit that.
Yeah.
Open it. Roll the d4 dice twice. Add it together, and then add 2.
So that's a 2, and then a 4. So that's 6.
Yeah, plus 2. So 8
Plus 2
total.
is 8. Yeah.
Okay, so you heal 8 points. Wonderful.
Groovy.
Nice. That's Yodel's turn. It is the Banshee's turn.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's. I honestly don't think that's necessary.
I mean, it's pretty necessary. So this thing is going to just, it's going to just dive down at Team Air next to it, who's hit it the hardest, and just try and swipe you with its like bony nails.
No.
Let's see. No,
I don't think so.
it's a 21 to hit.
Oh!
What? That hits.
Wow.
And that's 12 points of necrotic damage.
So I'm like literally dead.
You're not dead.
I have 3 points.
Yep, you're not dead.
I can heal
you're
you. I'll
figuratively
run over and
dead.
heal you. Yeah.
So
Opposite of literal.
this
That's
banshee
awesome.
like kind of dives down faster than you thought it could move, because up until now it's been this like slow creepy movement, but all of a sudden it just like and like swipes Team Air like across the face with its like bony hands, and Team Air looks rough for the first time since you've been hanging out with her. Like she's like, her face is bleeding, she looks weakened. Your big tough friend is not looking great.
I got you. Don't worry.
Stripes.
I'm shaken to my core.
And that's Angie's turn. You're up.
Oh God. Okay. Let's see. I don't even know. You know, I don't even know. Hang on. Let's see. Go away, dice.
What kind of spells have you got?
That's what I'm looking at.
What do you have? Read them out.
That fire pillar thing? Don't you have that cool
Yeah,
thing?
but Chimera's standing like right beside it, so.
Can you angle it diagonally? Like if you come beside me and then, you know,
Team's on the opposite side.
diagonally shoot it. You know what I mean?
If I move like.
If you move to the right of me, then it's a straight diagonal line and you're skipping Team Air, I assume.
Yeah, and I can move. How far can I move?
Is that where you want to go?
Not that close, no.
Nope.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
I
right.
see. To aim away. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're casting.
Agnes Scorcher!
It's your fave. You still have a spell slot for that?
I think I do.
Because you have not slept.
I used one spell slot last time, and I haven't used another one since.
Okay, great. So that is now your 2 second level spell slots gone. But go ahead, and I have to do a save for that, right?
Yes.
I think it's a Dex save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dex 12.
Dex 12. So this banshee like sees the flame coming at her, and she tries to dive.
Yeah,
So
she does.
let's see.
Ugh.
Rolls an 18. So
Oh.
it does save. Does she take half damage though? On a
Yes.
save? Okay, so go ahead and roll.
Oh, wait, hang on. Sorry.
Just say yes. yeah.
3d8 fire damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful one. So, like 1.5 d8?
Yeah, so just roll 3d8 and we'll take half of that.
Okay. 3, 4, 6, 10, 5?
5 total?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So this thing's starting to look slightly damaged. It still looks pissed. Yeah. It's not anywhere near falling to the ground.
This is a real boss battle.
This is a like this is a legendary undead creature. Like you've come across a couple ghosts and some skellies. This is like some scary, like legendary. You didn't even know these things existed, and here you are fighting one in the middle of the night. That's not great. You don't feel great about that. So, Scrimmy, you're up.
I go. Can I reasonably go around to the left of T-Mare?
Yeah, because you're still within
Whoa.
the like. Whoa!
I'm totally tripping out, guys.
I didn't know why it did that. It didn't even do it on my screen.
No,
that was amazing. That happened.
That's
Tripping
Yodel.
my pantaloons has set me over the edge.
That's Yodel. That's not me.
Oops.
I'm beside the
Whoops.
fire.
Sorry, shit, my bad. So undo the weird trip. Weird how it's tripping out. But okay, so you want to go right there?
That's what it was. That's what was causing it being moved.
I want to go adjacent to T-Mare somehow, preferably on her left, so I can touch her and use Cure Wounds.
Okay, yeah. Like, you've got 20 feet of movement. Let's just hypothetically... Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, sweet.
You go around the campfire right there.
Cool. I use my second level Cure Wounds
Go ahead.
for 9 healing.
Okay, T-Mare, take back 9 hit points. You are slightly better.
Oh my god, thanks, Kirby.
No problem. Get back in there. We need you.
So that's your movement and your action.
I don't think I have a bonus.
You
No,
done for
I
it?
think that's it.
Okay, T-Mare, you're up.
Don't worry, it's starting to look rough.
Okay. So I'm still.
Oh, hang on. It says I can still use Healing Word as a bonus action.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, so I can heal her even more.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna heal you again. Cool.
Is that bonus action?
Yeah. It does. If it heals 4, but it's something.
Yeah.
There you go.
So it's 4 more?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Okay, now T-Mare for real. You're up.
Yeah, I got really in my feelings for a second. I thought I was gonna die.
I got you, baby. I got you.
Okay. Am I still raging? Because that still happens, right? I'm still in my
You're
rage
still
mode.
raging. 10 minutes.
Okay, so I guess all I can really use is this. What do I have here? I can't use a spell.
Okay, you can. I'm going to give you this one. You can bonus action Frenzied Rage.
I saw that. What's that?
You can attack twice. You can. Well, not this turn, but next turn. So you use your bonus action and you just lose your fucking mind. And then next turn, you can attack on your bonus action and your action.
Okay, but I can't do that this turn.
No, but that's how you you start punching your own self in the face or something and start losing it.
I love that. Oh shit.
Yeah.
So right now I can just use my regular rage that I'm in.
Yeah. But do you want to use your bonus action to Frenzied Rage? However, if you're going into a Frenzied Rage, you're like losing it. Like you see red. This thing gets advantage on you. So it gets to roll twice and take the bigger number. Because you are just like, if you decide to do that. So it's up to you. That's the consequence for it.
Yeah, I'm still going to do it.
Okay. So you go into a Frenzied Rage. You are peaking.
Yes.
And you right now you don't have that extra bonus action to use, but you can use your regular attack. You're in regular rage right now, so go ahead and make your attack with your great sword.
Okay. 23.
That hits. Yeah. Roll for damage.
And
big damage.
9.
Okay. So okay.
Wait, can I use that extra thing that Scrimmy gave me before now?
You can't use it on damage. You can only use it on like roll to hit or saving throws.
Okay,
so
just kidding.
9 damage.
Well, I don't need that one for that anyway.
Let me do some math. Okay. Now this thing doesn't look great. It's shuddering a bit. It drops. It's now only 5 feet in the air.
Yeah.
It's not doing okay, but it's still hanging on to its unlife.
What's the matter, little banshee? Coming down?
Yeah, taunting. That's gonna be good. Yeah.
Yodel, you're up.
Ah. Oh, shit. I was hoping you guys would take care of it. I haven't planned another maneuver.
Your taunt, your battle.
Are we still fighting this thing? Okay, then. Do Banshees succumb to charm?
How much HP do you have left, Yodel?
Well, I got back up to 12 after I drank my my good juice.
You marked that off, right? You deleted it?
Once you drank the good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
All right, go ahead.
All right. I'm close enough to strike.
So, you're right next to it.
Yeah. Now, for my bonus actions, let me just take a look if I can... I've got my javelin still, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does the range have to be within 30 and 120, or can it be less than 30?
Yeah, you would get disadvantage trying to use this huge javelin right next to it, so you're better off to just...
Can't use it as a spear?
Disadvantage. It's meant as a ranged weapon because it's huge, so you'd be like, ugh.
All right. So for bonus actions, there's... Oh, here, bonus action. Okay, I can...
Can't you move further away and then use it still?
Attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
What's attack of opportunity? Oh, yeah, attack of opportunity. If I move away, he'll attack me, right?
That's right.
Okay. All right. Go with my basic short sword.
Yep. Roll for attack.
Get her.
But I'm just wondering if I can inspire my next... who's going next? It's I have, right?
Yeah, Banshee after you, then I have.
Banshee after
you. Banshee, then after you, I have?
So right after you is the Banshee, and then after the Banshees, I have.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I have is already inspired anyways.
Yes,
Yeah? Okay. So
Can
no
I be
point. All right.
doubly inspired?
You can inspire me if you want to use the spell slot, but I'm probably just going to mock her twice. I mean, I still have one slot left to do one more healing thing, so I can still keep healing.
Yeah, but the inspiration isn't a spell.
Oh, wait, what does it do again? I get,
You get a d6 on your attacks or saving throws.
Okay. I would love to be inspired. I want to know what it feels like. I'm out here inspiring everybody else.
This is true.
He wants to know what love is, and he wants you to show him.
Ah!
I want to know what love is.
Now I've got that song in my head.
That's what inspiration feels like.
I believe you can fly. I believe you can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day that you could just spread your wings and kill that fucking banshee. So I do that. I give it all. I lay it on Scrimmy, and then I have at the little bastard with my short sword.
All right, roll for attack.
I can't wait for our charisma mod album to go platinum.
Oh! 22!
Yes!
That hits. Roll for dommage.
Quel dommage.
Oh, French.
Yes.
I understood that. I didn't understand that.
4.
Okay. You heroically jump in the air and stab this thing through where its heart used to be. And it turns to dust with like a half a scream.
Yes!
And
I lick the sword.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, that part I'm not. Ugh.
Yeah.
I gross everybody out.
Yeah.
We all need
Sorry,
a
guys.
wisdom saving throw after watching that.
Yeah.
But
Constitution.
that being said, I'm going to need, and we're almost done here, but we'll wind down. I'm going to need I have to take 1 point off of your hit point maximum.
Wait, my maximum? What did I do?
Ever since you woke up, you felt off. You felt like chilled.
You've got coronavirus.
Too soon.
Is that from What is that? What is that from?
You
You got the sleepy sickness.
you had a
Because that would have been Yodel way back. If it's the after effects of whatever happened way earlier, like every time you sleep and wake up again, you take 1 max hit point damage. If that's what you're doing,
But no, I restored Yodel earlier, so the curse would no longer be affecting him. If that's what it is. Stella, can I do this off game because I don't really know how? And
yeah, no
Okay.
problem.
I'll do it.
I'll tell you how to do it. But basically, you woke up feeling weak, just a little bit weaker. You feel chilled.
Yeah,
You feel
team, for the record, that's why I was so useless in this fight. That's exactly why.
understandable.
And just before we leave, let's do this last thing. Stillness passes over the forest. It's around 2 a.m. Everything's quiet now. That was a disturbing fight for all of you. Hearing that sound was not great, but I have, for some reason, looks particularly shook. Do you care to share the dream you had in the night?
Oh God, my dream. It was like my worst memory. I remember it like it was yesterday. Was it yesterday? Time is like an illusion. It's like water running through my fingers, clear and bright, but impossible to perceive. It was December, or was it February? The days and nights are all the same when you're haunted and running from horrors that defy description in mortal tongue. It comes in flashes, a battle, seething rage, a crash of steel on stone, shattering of crossbow bolts, and the crunching of the carapaces of 1,000 horrendous demons. We emerged, scorched and scorned, betrayed. Who can say what betrayal is when one of the allegiances shifts so swiftly in the madness of battle and call it survival? The bar was quiet.
Oh my God.
We approached, seeking hospitality and comfort where there was none. I raised my exhausted voice. Milk! I croaked. Surely there was to be some respite, an intermission from this theater of combat where one may replenish and ready for the next onslaught. But alas, life is a cruel farce. Demands, humble requests, pathetic pleas for some brief release were all met with disdain and denial in the form of one sharp, heartless phrase. We have no milk. It was like between that and like finding my whole family dead on a lentil cart. But
Wow.
So at the end of this horrifying battle dream that ended in this bar that apparently had no milk, you see off, sort of like, it feels like in the corner of your eye, a glass drop and shatter on the ground, filled with milk. And you see these legs clad in dark leather walking towards you, shimmering with heat. And that's when you woke up to the banshee's scream. And that's where we'll end tonight.
Jesus.
Thanks, everyone. Yeah, dark shit. Good times.
All right. This keeps getting darker and darker. I love it.
Holy moly.
Okay. Great job, Stella. Oh my god. Okay, everyone, that is our show. We ran a little longer than usual today, but we don't mind because we were all having fun. Join us every 2 weeks, however you're watching us now. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can get notifications of new things that are coming up, new episodes as they go live, and for a chance to win one of 3 prize packs. I want to thank our sponsors, Stormcrow Manor, Make Lemonade, and Howl and Roar Records. Also like to thank the incredible cast of Charisma Mod and our wonderful, wonderful Game Master, Stella Saint. You can follow all of these people. Their socials are below in the links. Definitely check them out. They're all incredibly talented, wonderful, hilarious people. What else do I have to say? I think that's it. Our next show is on February 22nd. Just had to peek over at the calendar there. So we hope to see you there. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great fortnight.